Hey you guys, thanks for joining me today for this video. I'm gonna be doing the regular time-lapse art making. I know I've been posting a lot and people have been having trouble keeping up with all my videos, which is fine. I'm probably not gonna slow down anytime soon because I really like creating content a lot. It does something really great and amazing for my spirit and soul, and I've been doing stuff like this since like middle school. When I first got an Instagram in middle school, I literally had an Instagram fan page for female rap artists, and I was serious about that page. I was serious about posting consistently. And what I used to do was I used to like get pictures of like all the female rappers I knew. Like, it wasn't even my favorite. I wanted to support all the female rappers that I was aware that existed. And I would like take pictures that I really liked, like from their Instagram and stuff like that. And I would like edit them like in an artistic way, like make them look really cool. Like I would just edit them and then repost it on my Instagram with my little 100 and something followers that were like Nicki stans, and I would just like post it, and it did a lot for me. It made me happy to create content and share it, and it still does. So yeah, I'm probably gonna keep posting a bunch of videos back to back. Thank you so much if you've been like watching and tuning in and supporting me and all that stuff. I really appreciate it. And like, yeah. So I've been thinking about like my next video idea, and I kind of want to do a video for my cat. I have two cats, and they are really awesome. Personally, I believe that they're magical, and no one can convince me otherwise because I have literally witnessed it. Sometimes cats can have very, like, I wouldn't even say like human like behavior, but like they can be very loving. And it's like, even though like I don't understand what my cats say, I just know that they love me. There was this one time when I was laying in bed crying. I don't even remember what I was crying about. I think I was just crying because I was feeling insecure. And my cat, the darker cat, the gray cat, Aki, that you guys see all the time, he's so sweet. And he came into my room and he jumped on my bed, and I was crying, like tears were coming down my face. He jumped like right on the top of my bed, like where near my face was, sat there and like patted my face with his paw. Like he like dried my tears away with his little paw. Like he went like this to my face. And it was so sweet. Like, I immediately felt better. Like, cats are like magical. Cats are definitely magical. I believe that as if it's a fact, because I've seen Aki do too many like magical things for me to deny it. There was also this other time. This happened, I think, 2 years ago. Yeah, this happened like maybe a year and a half ago, like 2 falls ago. I was really going through a lot emotionally, but like I was going through a phase where I was like really obsessed with my phone, and I was on my phone and on social media way too much, and I was allowing the news and the media and the issues of the world to really get to me. And during that time, Aki hated when I was on my phone. Anytime I was on my phone, he would sit on it. Like, if I was like sitting in bed on my phone like this, he would jump on the bed and then like walk onto me and sit on my phone, like on my hand with my phone. He would sit there. Or if I'm like laying on my phone, he would just sit on my phone all the time. Or like if I'm in the room chilling and I'm on my phone, like he will just leave. But there was this one time where I was sitting on my phone and he just like peeked in my room and saw I was on my phone and then just left immediately. And like that's when I knew that I probably needed to do like a social media detox, but I didn't, and it ended up having a very negative effect on my mental health. But my cat tried to warn me. Like, I feel like my cat genuinely tried to warn me to stop being on my phone so much before it has extreme negative effects on my mental health. And I ignored it, and it had extreme negative effects on my mental health. And like the cats just bring so much value to my life, and I feel like you guys would definitely love it if I did a video or piece about my cats, just on my cats, because they're awesome. They're awesome. I never knew a creature could be so cute and so just amazing and majestic. I know I do different type of styles of videos on my channel. Like sometimes I will talk more, sometimes I will just get right into the art. But I would really love to get you guys' feedback on what type of content do you guys like the most. I know that a lot of people, well, not a lot of people, but like some people were requesting that I like do a video on my art journey, like how I started off, what my art was like when I started off, and then how I like progressed into like my skill set that I have now. And I'm gonna do that video, but I really wish I had my drawings from kindergarten. They probably are still at my father's house somewhere. I don't know where they are, but I really wish I could show those. In elementary school, I actually had an entire comic book that I was working on with my friend, and it was called Super Green. And Super Green was this superhero, and I think her powers had to do with like controlling nature or something like that, and her arch nemesis was this guy with a volcano head, and his two assistants were like these two aliens who were idiots. Like, if I would describe their personalities, one of them behaved like SpongeBob and the other one behaved like Squidward. And like we got so far with this comic book, and I really wish I knew where it was. We had lost it. That's why we never finished it. But yes, oh my goodness. On that was so fun. Like it was like a collaborative, because I love collaborating with art, but it was a collaborative comic book piece with my with my best friend from elementary school, and we would just draw. Like, we would take turns drawing slides, and like, she was so good at drawing, and it was just so fun. I did a lot of creative stuff like that when I was in elementary school. I also did like an actual writing piece. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness, I have to show you guys this. I have to show you guys this. Oh my goodness. So right now I'm looking in my old Google Docs account that was active during like elementary school and middle school, and I was writing this. My friend and I from elementary school, my best friend, we wanted to write a book, and it was called The Life of Two Fifth Grade Girls, and it was literally just us talking crap, like, and like, it was her point of view and my point of view in one book, The Life of Two Fifth Grade Girls. And I drew the cover for it and everything. We laminated it. We like, and in my phone right now I have some of the Google documents from this piece. I think I want to read it. There's one here. Oh my goodness, it's written in Comic Sans font. There's one here that's called Willing to Fight. I don't know, I haven't read this in so long. I just discovered recently that I still have these. But this is what the type of stuff I wrote in elementary school. I'm gonna read this. It's called Willing to Fight. I really don't know what to expect from this. So it says, one thing I am passionate about and willing to fight for is my writing. I feel like I am a pretty skilled and passionate writer. The only time my writing may not be so good is if I rush through an assignment at the last minute. Oops, in parentheses. But I mostly feel strong about my writing. I spend my free time writing and I try to get better at it. It's like an art that I practice, or even a craft. Another thing I am willing to fight and work hard for is my future. I am willing to fight for a successful future because I want to get the most that I can out of life and be happy. I also want to set a good example for all the young children in my life who will be in my position soon. I also have a little 6-year-old brother who is unbelievably smart brainiac. That's true. I don't think he will be needing me to guide him, but he still looks up to me. I want to be a good example in their lives. The world is turning all types of ways, and I want them to let me be their example to prevent them from being turned the wrong direction, or even be better than I am. I realize that my future is in my own hands, and what I do now for myself is my own choice. Whoa. I wrote this in elementary school. Honestly, I genuinely thought that I didn't expect this to be about that. I don't remember writing this. I expected this to be about an actual fight, because I did get into one little altercation when I was in elementary school. I know I'm like a pacifist now. I would never hit anyone, but when I was younger, I still would not have hit anyone. That confrontation was not supposed to happen. But that's one writing piece. Before I even wanted to be an artist, I wanted to be a writer, because like when I was younger, books just inspired me so much. Like, just especially the illustrations, but like reading them just stimulated my imagination a lot, and it inspired me to be an author myself. So yeah. But I slowed down on the creative writing during my free time, like as I got older. But like I said in my last video, I am working on a writing piece right now that's basically about all my struggles and issues. So I'm reviving that dream of my elementary school dream of being an author, which is great. But on another note, let's get into this art.
Yeah, it tastes like money, bitch. No cap, young nigga be tricking. Big dog like Michael Vick. That nigga annoying and sick. Going fast on the bitch in the X6. Mix a bitch up like that's quick. Call me Big Mozzie, I been it. Hoes talking shit, tell her shut it. Bitches full of that cap, tell her cut it. And I just hop with the G5. Put my beat day, hit a B-Live. Make them eat dust, leave them behind. I'm a queen bee, no behind, bitch. You ain't gang, you D9, bitch. Broke ass hoe, you decline, bitch. Young boy, so I'm about to take a trip. I'm the shit, so I walk with a bill. Whole man, cause they nigga you son. You don't walk with L, but you really just a wimp. Then we got a fucking problem.
This
These niggas fucking diamonds. Bitch, I might get a little rowdy. I'm in my team, bitch, I'm solid. Tesla, autopilot. Got your nigga eat me up while I'm driving. Nigga eat me up while I'm driving. Get you a flop, yeah, pack it up. Every time they see me, they fly to me. Yeah, nigga wanna Baghdad. Bitch, we got sticks up, yeah, like we in Baghdad. Ho, I got your whole fucking life up in this sex bag. Yeah, I spread it up and I flex on you hoes, like you mad. Yeah, bro nigga sad. Ho, I'm in my bag. Yeah. Ho talking shit, then I'm smacking her. Say I'm that bitch, I don't flutter. Bitch, get your chips up. Yeah, get your bricks up. I'm at the top where they sit up. You at the shit where they sit up. Yeah, and I'm with Maximilian. Then I'm running back to a billion. Bitch talking shit and the shit get ignorant. Lame ass hoe, she can get it. Tell that hoe, back it up. You a flop, pack it up. Tell that hoe, give it up. Like a present, bitch, wrap it up.
Maximilian finna back it up. I got a new nigga, yeah, he really racking it up. I got two bad bitches, they be packing it up, but they ain't stacked enough. I need my chips right now. Like, where my lace today? Bitch, I'm getting paid today. I just made a meal today. You down bad on your ass. Now you looking sad today. Bitch, fuck that. I'ma get paid regardless of that shit. I'm really that bitch. Fuck what you said or what you heard. I'ma back it up. Get that understand, bitch.
Oh my god, it's fucking Wi-Fi and she back again. Posted with a fucking princess, oh my god. Posted with a princess that makes two. Once on a swing set, we so cute. Listening to Dipset, shoot, she shoot. You know how we do. Posted with the loot. Posted with a princess that makes two. Once on the swing set, we so cute. Listening to Dipset, shoot, she shoot. You know how we do. Posted with the loot. It's a black Barbie party, smoking Marley. Bitches on me like I'm Cardi. I ain't sorry. It's a bad bitch army, smoking Barney. I can reach your body language like McCartney. Thinking black like a Sharpie, sweet like Smarties. When I look her in the eyes, they get all starry. When I look her in the eyes, they get all starry. She knew she was mine first day she saw me. Bad bitch, she says she loves the way I ride. Tryna kick it, but I don't fuck with the vibe. You know I be in my back with my sex. You know you be cupping time after time. You know they like what's the fucking
This for all my bitches dealing with depression. Cause all my bitches dealing with depression. I think I need a cup of Smith & Wesson. I think I need a cup of Smith & Wesson. Used to harm myself, need to teach a bitch a lesson. Bitch, I love myself, yeah, these songs need the lesson. Bitch, I live my life, give a fuck about a heaven. I don't got it tight, I'm just happy
Another thing I've been a little suspicious of, and you're probably gonna call me crazy, but I was on the phone with my friend the other day and she was like, oh, you should get your cat like microchipped so that your cat can be like easily tracked if one of them decides to run away. And I'm just like, microchip my cat? Are you crazy? I do not. No, absolutely not. I'm not gonna make up any conspiracy or anything like that. I'm just gonna say, all I'm gonna say on that topic is that I feel like Aki would not do the things that he does if he had a freaking microchip in his body. And I just feel like that's so extreme. Like, why not just make collars or like little things that can go on their legs or their paw or whatever that makes them trackable if they run away? Why does it have to be a microchip inside of their body? That's a little weird, don't you think? It just seems very unnatural. If you got this far, thanks for watching this video. I really appreciate you tuning in. I just want to let you guys know that I am constantly making art all the time, and I'm open to taking requests if you guys have an idea of like some type of scene or whatever that you like my art style and you want to see what it would look like in my art style that you want me to do, like anything. Hit me up with ideas. I love creative ideas. I love creative projects, working on stuff, arty stuff. It's what I live for. I've been working really hard to have my entire life completely revolve around art and being creative, and I'm getting closer and closer to that, one day at a time. And I want it to be like a community thing. Like, I want others to be a part of my creative journey, and even if you don't make art, you can still be a part of the movement. I don't even know what the movement is. What is the movement? The movement for me that I'm trying to push is encouraging creative expression, encouraging free expression and creativity. Freedom. Expressing freedom through creativity and art. That's the movement. More people should do that. I think more people should just unapologetically express themselves fully without shame and restriction. And more people should push the limits when it comes to art. And I encourage that 100%. I have faith in the future of the art community. So yeah.